Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Bry-Fy podcast. I'm your host, Bry-Fy, your pop culture guy, and it's a lo-fi episode once again of the Bry-Fy podcast. I'm hanging out here at work, just living my best life. Things are calmed down, but if you hear background noise, that's because I'm in the turbine building. So there's a lot of spinning parts, a lot of steam, a lot of motors running, and I'm just, trying to stay out of the heat, stay in the office, and just enjoy the rest of my night. So hopefully you guys get to enjoy that with me. With that all being said, got a pretty short episode for y'all tonight. Not much to talk about. We'll talk a little bit about what I've been doing review wise, and then let you enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. That seems about it, dude. So up first, let's get in to the nifty nerd news that we have. So the first bit of nifty nerd news has to deal with a card shop finally cracking down on the one thing that gives nerds a bad name, and that's personal hygiene. So there's a card shop, I believe it's in Oregon, has finally said enough is enough, man. They have halted all Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments at least for a week, could be longer, because they've received multiple complaints and even bad reviews due to some stanky ass people playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It always be the Yu-Gi-Oh people, you know. No, that's not that. It's more than just Yu-Gi-Oh. Because look, man, I've been to different card shops all around Texas. I've been to conventions and everything. Like, you can tell when this card shop got them stanks, man. Like, it's just bad. Like, it's like you open the door and then you're greeted by another door of just stanky ass, man. But this card shop, known as Kronos Games and Gifts, I mean, they made a statement confirming the suspension that they're doing, man. They're encouraging players to follow the Konami guidelines, which Konami is the company that one has the really cool code, right? Up, down, left, right, BA start. And, they do the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But the Konami guidelines, which were implemented in 2019, well, like this portion of it, it states that players or persons attending tournaments must be clean and wear clean clothing or be penalized up to forfeiture. So it's a big deal, man. Like, I mean, like, this is always, obviously it's a big deal, right? Because there's always like the connotation of like nerds, comic book geeks, or card geeks. Like, they stank. I get it, man. I've lived it. I've been going to conventions since like 2012. I get it. All right, I've seen it. I've I've felt it, man. I've seen the shops that don't follow the Konami code. Well, this was before 2019, but even now, there's still some shops. I can't think of any off the top of my head because it has been a while, but they're out there, man. But it's just crazy, dude. And it's not just Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. Like, Pokemon has come out with a standards and expectations of personal hygiene. Magic the Gathering, all these places, they've come out with it because, like, it's just gross, man. Like, I mean, this is a health thing, right? Because you don't want someone coming in all fucking algaed out and just slimed and all kinds of who knows what, just passing that along to the next person. Like, COVID changed a lot, and I'm thinking for the better in this case. So, hey, if you or someone you know is not following the Konami guidelines, one, I'll report you. And two, you could get penalized for it, man. So, like, just think about that. Like, think about your tournaments, man. Just think about that. Anyway, moving on to the next bit of nerd news. Anime fans are being priced out of conventions because they're stinky and can't afford soap. No. I mean, honestly, it's kind of, I've talked about this a little bit, so we'll talk more. So it's no secret, conventions as a whole, not just anime conventions are getting more and more expensive, man. I've seen it with some of my favorite conventions that I go to. It affects attendance numbers. It affects how much money people spend, because, like, if you're spending more money at the door, you're probably going to spend less at vendors and other things at those conventions, man. I've even seen this with conventions that I've been to this year where vendors were telling us, like, man, things just seem a little more dead this year, or Like things just don't, like, for the same amount or for a higher price, things just don't feel as good. It's like conventions are cutting corners to save costs and stuff like that, and it's showing. Or they're raising prices crazy, which we've seen with anime conventions over the past 10 years to like make up or just make more, like out of greed and stuff. Like Anime Expo, I was looking at some charts and studies. So Anime Expo is $195 for at the door weekend passes, which over a 10-year span has been a 56% increase over what they used to be. Anime New York City, $174 for out the door weekend passes, and 192% increase over a 10-year span. 192%. That is insane. That means these tickets were like $50 for a weekend at one point. Anime Boston is $125 for the weekend at the door price, which has been a 92% increase over a 10-year span, man. Like, this is just insane, dude. And like I said, I still feel like, and this to me, this is personally, and like talking to some of my friends and stuff, the more money that you have to spend at the door, like, it's obviously way less that you're gonna have. And I get, like, hey, you're still kind of saving money over the weekend because, 125 bucks spread over 3 to 4 days is what, a little less than $50 a day. But I mean, then you look at day passes for some conventions, and they're pushing close to $100 for just a day. So conventions are getting crazy expensive. It's like, it's insane. Um, and then, and like for anime conventions, they have extracurricular activities that you have to pay extra just to do. Like there's the maid cafes that are really popular. There's some like special like meets and greets that you have to pay extra for, or maybe there's like cool dances or things that they do after that. Those are extra on, or like add-on costs and stuff. So now there's $195 weekend that you think you're gonna have to spend. Now you're looking to closer to like $300 for the weekend. So $100 a day to do that. And then, not to mention, you still have to pay for your hotel if you're traveling, your parking for your car, because that's never included with your hotel, no matter where you go now. Plus, you want to eat, right? And then, if you don't live there, you have to travel there. So now you're paying for gas, a plane ticket, or whatever, just to get into the door. So already, because hotels aren't cheap, man. I mean, the last hotel I stayed at in Houston, I was paying close to $150 to $200 a night. So it was 2 nights. So that already was like $400 just for the hotel, plus another like $60 to $80 on parking. Then food and travel, which you're looking at, it was me and my wife. So we're looking at roughly $60, $80 a day on food. And so for 2 days, it's $160, almost $200 on food. Plus, so I'm already looking, before I've even walked through the convention floor, I'm looking at like close to $1,000 already because of hotel, car, parking, food, and just travel and the ticket, right? So now, how am I going to spend money on these vendors? And they're like, oh man, it's only like $20 for like this awesome picture I did, which it is an awesome picture. But God, I really want to eat something tomorrow. So plus I still have bills to pay, and I still have like a son to take care of and Pokemon cards to buy. Like it's crazy, dude. Like I can see the problems here, and eventually something's going to give, right? Or either the bigger conventions are going to fall because they can't afford it anymore, or they're going to have to lower the prices. Like it's eventually just going to have to happen, man. Anyway, moving on. So PlayStation is basically speed running their own downfall, which has been really interesting to watch. So they recently came out stating that they are doing away with all physical disc games starting January of 2028. And it's been met with the kind of expectation you would expect. A lot of negative, a lot of feedback, a lot of angry nerds, a lot of just outraged people. And it looks like Sony's not even going to back down from this. It doesn't, like Xbox tried to do this a while back. They mentioned it. took a lot of flack, and Xbox backed down from it, and things seem to be mellowing out for Xbox now. But Sony is doubling down on it, man. They plan to still sell physical not cartridges, but like game boxes in stores, or like some type of physical card or something that gives you a download code, but you're not getting a disc anymore, man. And of course, like, the big issues with this is the loss of ownership, because now Sony can just decide remotely, like, hey, we don't want to service this game anymore, or we don't want to run the servers for this game anymore, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Or if they just choose to rotate the title out completely, you're boned, right? Like, they're like, no, we want to make more room for AI, no, a new game or something like that. Like, you're shit out of luck, right? At least with a disc, you were still able to play locally, but now, like, I guess, like, so many games are online compatible or online connection required that excuse me, you're kind of fucked either way now, right? Um, Also, this kills the secondhand market for video games, dude, because now you can't trade or resell a game code. Like, you can't. It would be awesome if you could, but you really can't. I think Nintendo Switch has a way you could almost do it, like you can share between consoles you own, and, well, actually, you can kind of share between other consoles too. uh, Digital game discs, like, me and my son do it all the time with, like, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They're games that I can kind of transfer between the two, so, like, there is a way for that to work, but I don't think Sony is really doing that. But I don't know, man. And then it's just crazy, dude. Plus, you got the rising costs of games by themselves. PlayStation Plus is just insane too. So, like, or like their Game Pass version or whatever. So I don't know, man. I don't know how this is gonna be or how this is gonna look, dude. But it's not looking good. And then the last bit of nifty nerd news that I have for you guys this week: the Pokemon scalping problem has finally gotten bad enough. It's moving up the corporate ladder, guys. So it has now finally been brought to the attention of the Nintendo president, not just the Pokemon company, but the Nintendo president. Shuntaro Furukawa was asked his opinion at a shareholder event, and he revealed that he is and his team is aware of the issues, and they did discuss appropriate ways to deliver products to consumers. They've looked at, like, made to order sales, doing a lotto system for certain products. In Japan, they're doing the My Number cards, which we talked about, like an ID card to validate human transactions and to, like, help limit transactions to certain, like, so not like people can't buy like 20 of one thing. Last year, 2025, 10 billion cards were manufactured, and it was still impossible to get, like, some products, man. Like, like, this year, it's been like, I don't buy sealed anything now. Like, if I do buy sealed, it's like a single booster pack. But other than that, I've just been buying singles that I want, which, the hit rates are way better when you just buy the card you want. But at the same time, like, it's fun ripping packs, dude, and I don't really get to do that. It just really sucks, man. Scalpers are destroying this hobby. I've said it so many times, and it just sucks. Plus, now they've released the 30th anniversary sets, and they all look amazing, and the cards look great. I can't wait to never see these in September. And I don't know. Like, hopefully, I get to see some of it, but I doubt I ever will, man. But that's all that I have for the Nifty Nerd News this week, guys. Thanks for listening a little bit to the podcast. Moving on to what I want to review. So, what I've really been doing this past couple of weeks while being sick and just hanging out is I've been replaying Halo the Master Chief Collection. And actually, I've been having a damn good time playing it, man. It's been a lot of fun, and getting to go back, and I beat Halo 1 here recently, and I've been playing Halo 2. It's just a lot of fun, man. It's nostalgic, and actually getting to play the anniversaries, so with the updated graphics and updated cutscenes, it's been a lot of fun. It's fun swapping between the two and comparing them and stuff. Like, I forgot how much fun those games were until I just picked them back up and started playing. I will say the difference between Halo 1 and Halo 2 control wise is absolutely insane. It's like a different company completely made Halo 2 versus Halo 1. But there's some really cool things in Halo 2, right? You get to dual wield guns, you get to play as a Covenant elite, and there's a lot more Covenant weapons that you get to use, so that's a lot of fun and just really enjoyable. But yeah, man, it's been fun. I've been really digging it. I'm doing all this in preps for the new Halo campaign Evolve that's going to be released sometime, actually later this month. Today is the 10th, so I think it's the 17th when this game comes out. So I'm really excited for it. I'm really stoked, and I can't wait to play it, dude. So it'll be a lot of fun. But that's all I got for this week's episode. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and just chilling and spending time. I've been watching my phone and I'm scared that I'm not even recording. I have no idea. But my mic is moving up and down like it's recording. But I don't know if my phone is actually recording anything. Hopefully it did, and I'm not going to have to re-record this thing over. 16 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys this week. We'll talk to y'all next week. Bry-Fy out.